Hello dear AI enthusiasts, today we're talking about a significant announcement from OpenAI, the release of the new ChatGPT-4.1 model family for the API. This announcement is particularly interesting as it includes not just one model but three: ChatGPT-4.1, GPT-4.1 Mini, and for the first time 4.1 Nano, the smallest, fastest, and most affordable model in OpenAI's portfolio. With 4.1, OpenAI hasn't simply released an update. According to the responsible individuals Kevin, Michelle, and Ishan from OpenAI, these models represent an improvement over GPT-4.0 in almost every aspect. Interestingly, in many areas they even match or exceed GPT-4.5. All three models offer an impressive long context of up to 1 million tokens. That's an 8-fold improvement compared to the previous 128,000 tokens in 4.0. This enormous context length allows the models to process, for example, more than 8 copies of the entire React codebase. The flagship model, GPT-4.1, is designed for complex tasks and particularly excels in 3 areas: coding with special strength in functional code, diff formats, and repository exploration; command following with more precise adherence to complex instructions than predecessor models; and long context with effective processing of up to 1 million tokens. GPT-4.1 Mini offers a balanced combination of speed, approximately 40% faster than 4.0, intelligence surpassing 4.0 in many benchmarks, significantly lower cost than the main model, and also a long context of 1 million tokens. The most compact model, 4.1 Nano, is the fastest, 50% faster than 4.0, and most economical at just 12 cents per million tokens mixed, ideal for auto-completion, classification, extraction from long documents, and surprisingly also has a context of 1 million tokens. The performance improvements are impressive. On SWE Bench, an important benchmark for software engineering capabilities, ChatGPT-4.1 achieves an accuracy of 55% compared to only 33% for ChatGPT-4.0. This is particularly remarkable as it even surpasses OpenAI 0.1, 41%, and GPT 4.5, 38%. GPT-4.1 Mini also makes a big leap and reaches 24% on SWE Bench, compared to only 9% for its predecessor, GPT-4.0 Mini. On Ada Polyglot, a benchmark for programming in various languages, OpenAI has closed the gap between whole and diff performance. The diff performance of 4.1 has doubled compared to 4.0, helping developers work more efficiently and save costs. A significant advancement lies in command following. 4.1 now follows instructions much more reliably. On Scale's multi-challenge eval, which tests command following capabilities over multiple rounds, 4.1 achieves an improvement of 10.5 percentage points compared to GPT 4.0. The development team has emphasized that these improvements are based on real-world feedback. They created an internal command-following eval that covers various categories such as formatting, negative instructions, ordered instructions, content requirements, ranking, and confidence management. These improvements make GPT-4.1 particularly useful for developers who want to create complex applications and agents. A standout feature of the new models is their ability not only to process long context, but to use it effectively. OpenAI created a needle in a haystack eval, where the model must find specific text in a large corpus. Impressively, all three models, even Nano, can find the needle at any depth and across the entire length of the context up to 1 million tokens. This is an enormous advancement for applications that need to process large amounts of data. For more demanding use cases, they have also developed the OpenAI MRCR multi-round coreference eval, which tests how well the model distinguishes similar elements in a long context. GPT-4.1 significantly outperforms GPT-4.0 here. GPT-4.1 achieves state-of-the-art performance on the Video MME benchmark, with a score of 72%, representing an improvement of 6.7 percentage points over 4.0. This benchmark tests the understanding of 30 to 60-minute videos without subtitles. Particularly noteworthy is 4.1 Mini, which in multimodal reasoning and intelligence performs far above its weight class. It is likely the best model for applications with image and video processing in terms of cost and speed. The improvements are visible not only in benchmarks but also in real-world applications. Windsurf, a leading provider of agent-based coding IDEs, reports a 60% improvement over 4.0 in their internal benchmarks. They found that 4.1 reads 40% fewer unnecessary files, modifies 70% fewer unnecessary files, and is 50% less verbose than other leading models. BlueJ reported 53% higher accuracy in complex tax law scenarios. Hex achieved almost double the improvement in demanding SQL evaluations. Thomson Reuters improved accuracy in reviewing multiple documents by 17%. Carlyle reports 50% better performance in extracting detailed financial data from extensive documents. An important aspect of the announcement concerns pricing. OpenAI has reduced the prices for GPT-4.1 compared to GPT-4.0 by 26%. The prices per 1 million tokens are 4.1 costs $2 for input, $8 for output, and $1.84 mixed. 4.1 mini costs $0.4 for input, $1.6 for output, and $0.42 mixed. GPT-4.1 Nano costs 10 cents for input, 40 cents for output, and 12 cents mixed. Particularly noteworthy, there are no additional costs for long context. Developers only pay for their tokens regardless of context length. Additionally, OpenAI is increasing the prompt caching discount to 75%, previously 50% for these new models. In the batch API, there's even an additional 50% discount. A surprising announcement is that OpenAI plans to discontinue GPT-4.5 in the API within the next 3 months. The reason? GPT-4.1 offers similar or better performance in many key areas at significantly lower costs and reduced latency. Additionally, OpenAI wants to reclaim the GPUs for research. However, OpenAI emphasizes that they will incorporate the creativity, writing quality, humor, and nuances that users valued in GPT-4.5 into future API models. When critically examined, the following advantages emerge. The new models offer substantial performance improvements while simultaneously reducing costs. The ability to process up to 1 million tokens opens new application possibilities. Developers need to apply fewer tricks to get models to follow instructions correctly. With 3 models for different requirements, developers can choose the optimal model depending on the use case. Potential disadvantages include GPT-4.1 will only be available via the API, not in ChatGPT. Developers relying on GPT-4.5 must transition within 3 months. Although benchmarks are important, they don't always reflect the real user experience. The announcement primarily highlights performance improvements, but says little about safety aspects. The GPT-4.1 model family represents a significant advancement in the practical application of AI. By focusing on the needs of developers in the real world, from coding to command following to understanding long contexts, these models open up new possibilities for intelligent systems and sophisticated agent applications. The combination of improved performance, longer context windows, and lower prices makes these models accessible to a broader spectrum of applications. It will be exciting to observe how developers and companies will utilize these new tools. How do you see the development? Do you believe that GPT-4.1 will have a significant impact on the development of AI applications? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. If you liked this video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and if you activate the bell, you'll even be notified when we upload a new video. I hope to see you next time. Until then, stay real.